Hey y'all, I just wanted to come out here and talk about my first experience as a vendor at the Black Beauty Expo Atlanta 2026. As long as I've been in business, I have never done a vendor event. And this was going to be my first time. It would have made sense for my first time to be like a flea market or a pop-up somewhere, but they say go big or go home. I took advantage of the early bird special that they were offering. When I signed up, I was scared. My imposter syndrome had me scared to do it because I was thinking about all the things that I did not have, all the ways that I was not ready to have a vendor table because I didn't want it thrown together. I wanted it to be nice if I was going to do it, but I almost didn't do it out of perfection paralysis. All right. And if you don't know what perfection paralysis is, it's when there's something that you want to do and you are overthinking every single detail, trying to make sure that it's perfect. And because you can't do it perfect, you don't do it at all. So I declared something for myself last year before we went into the New Year's, that moving forward in my life, that I was going to ignore all of the noise around perfection and just walk into opportunities. So this was my first one. It ain't even the New Year's yet, but I knew that it was gonna be during the New Year. So I leapt at the first opportunity and signed up for the Black Beauty Expo. I'm gonna tell you, like, I signed up and then I did my contract. And then I didn't get any more information about it. So as we're getting closer to the event, I'm checking my emails. I'm checking all the emails. And I'm realizing like I don't have anything. Like I don't know what showtime is. I don't have if there are any rules or instructions and stuff for the event. There was nothing. So I contacted the creator of the event. And I just want to say that Mr. Weldon was absolutely awesome. I did not expect him to be so down to earth. You know, people who put on these, this level of events, usually got to talk to a coordinator or an assistant, or you may not even get in touch with anybody at all. So I thought it was absolutely wonderful that I was able to speak to Mr. Weldon himself. And he was so nice. I told him, I was like, look, I might ask some really dumb questions. I might ask a lot of questions and I'm going to apologize in advance. I said, but this is my first experience as a vendor. So there's a lot that I do not know. And he was like, no problem. And I told him what was going on, that I hadn't received any information. And he took the time to look in the system. He was like, let me check your account, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this is the email that we have, da, da, da. And then everything that had gone out about this event from the time that I registered, he sent me all of that information so I could get caught up on everything. And when I had follow-up questions after our phone calls, out of all the emails that I emailed with my questions, he always responded. It was always timely. So I personally just want to say thank you to Mr. Weldon for being so just nice and attentive to your vendors. I don't know about everybody else's experience, but I know mine was great. You were wonderful. And I just want to thank you for that because that helped me out a lot and it calmed me down a lot. So the next thing was getting all of this stuff. So I had the pleasure of working with I Wish Creatives on my event. And I found out that I Wish Creative also has an events department. So they do events too, in addition to my social media. And when I mentioned it to Aja, she was the specialist I worked with. When I mentioned it to Aja, I mean, she leapt right in there with ideas and things that I can do, ways that I can prepare, the things that I would need, because I did not know. I made a little makeshift list of what was on the top of my head. But as I was talking to her, she was mentioning other things that I had not even thought about. So I appreciated that. She filled in a lot of gaps for me. And then in addition to that, I'm like, okay, so I can get these things, but who do I go to? Like, who would you recommend? And so she connected me to the vendors. She got me my shirts for the event. She connected me with a provider for my banner. And she came out and decorated my booth for me. And y'all, she got down. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Mine was the cutest there. I don't even care. Well, it was one of the cutest. I remember seeing like at least 2 other vendors who had their booth set up really nicely. But for this to be my first time, oh my God. My booth looks so good. Now the standing banner, she took care of that for me. So she will take care of things for you as well. The other two things I wanted to arrange myself because I just wanted to learn. I wanted to experience what it was like getting ready for one of these things. So it was a learning opportunity for me. And so my banner was beautiful. My standing banner, my retractable standing banner was beautiful. She designed it for me. Yeah, she designed my banner for me and got it printed. And she made sure that it was retractable, which is what I wanted, just for easy mobility in and out. The place that she recommended for my backdrop for the booth is Hot Atlanta. I don't know who. Let me see. What I do? Hot Atlanta Signs. Yes. Over on Fulton Industrial. And when I tell you, they did a beautiful job with my design. Now, I designed it myself. Yes. I worked with the staff over there, and they were very friendly as well. And I probably had a lot of silly questions. But again, this is my first time. This will actually be my very first backdrop that I had created for me. And so the young lady over there, ZZ. I think it's ZZ. I think her name is pronounced ZZ. So the young lady that helped me and answered all of my questions, no matter how silly they were, and she stayed on the phone with me while I was on the website, placing my order and everything and explaining stuff, because it was one shot. I wanted to make sure I got it in there right. That perfection paralysis again, overthinking stuff. But I'm glad she stuck it out with me. And so I will definitely be able to do it again when I come up with my next design. But they did a beautiful job. They did a beautiful job. And another part that helped me out is when it came to the dimensions, I didn't know which one was going to be better than the other. I'm glad I took her recommendations, and it turned out beautiful. It looked amazing. Okay, even to how to transport the thing, because I don't know why I was thinking that I was gonna have to fold this thing up, and she was like, you just roll it, and I'm like, oh my god, so simple. But see, that's what happens when you're an overthinker. Like, you don't even think about simple stuff. So anywho, I appreciate her for that. And they also did my table runner. Yes, during my research is when I found out what a table runner was. So they printed up my table runner. I designed that as well, and they did a beautiful job again for me. So I want to thank them. Now, my vendor for my t-shirts that I also designed. They look so good, y'all. They look so good. My t-shirts was provided by Merch Bros. So at Merch Bros, I worked with Keenan. And he was wonderful as well. While I was on the phone with him, he provided same-day service, of course, with an additional fee. And that was perfectly fine, y'all, because I put that order in like day before. Luckily, I only needed like 3 shirts. But he was very helpful as well at, calming my nerves and, helping me to calm down. He made it very easy. And he took my design and he did a beautiful job as well. So, I almost forgot, y'all. And I'm just going to throw this out there. My helper was my son. My son helped me at the show. The kid in the picture looking like a cholo. And my baby was so patient and kind, and under the circumstances, extremely respectful, because his mommy temporarily lost her damn mind. Because I'm trying to get everything together. I make my checklist. I'm going through the items. I'm asking him to help me. And he don't care nothing about the circumstances and what I'm trying to do and why this is so important to me. He acting like a teenager as usual. So I gave him a hard time. That's putting it lightly. I gave that baby a hard time all the way up until the point of breaking everything down to go out. Okay. Oh my God. I know he probably won't ever want to do this with me again, but I'm going to find a way to convince him or make him, cause I'm mama. Cause next time is going to be better. It's going to be easier. It's going to flow smoothly. Cause in the process, I created my checklist and made sure everything was on it. As I was going through it, I realized some things that needed to be added to the checklist. So those updates are going to be made. So the next time I have a vendor event mama gonna be ready. I just want to thank everybody that helped me be great that day. Mr. Weldon of Weldon Studios, Weldon Studios, Hotlanta, Merch Bros, E-Money, because that's what I call him, E-Money, and Aja of I Wish Events. Yes, I Wish Creative also have an I Wish Events. Thank y'all. I hope this helps. Definitely contact these people. I am going to put their handles, I will put their contact information in the description of this video or in the caption of this video so that you guys can check them out when you put on your next vendor event. They will take amazing care of you. Y'all be blessed. Talk to y'all soon.